Hey YouTube, this is Quint601, back with another review. Let me go ahead and say this. Last week I did see the episode 3 of Love and Hip Hop or whatever, but I did not really feel like doing a review on it because it was just, to me, it was just lackluster or whatever. But child, please, this last episode is a fucking ratchet ass mess for sure. Yes, it is. Let me go ahead and talk about Mimi for a second with her relationship, her so-called relationship with Scrappy. Okay, Mimi, I understand you want to fight for Scrappy love and this, that, and the fourth, but if you can see through the but if you can, if the mirror and the vision and everything was not clear when he pretty much dropped the bomb on your ass while you done fix yourself up, done put rose petals all over the damn floor and everything, and he done said that he's moving out. Granted that you said that y'all may work out, but if you cannot look into his eyes and look into his face and tell by his expressions that he is not feeling you, like he got love for you as his baby mother because y'all have a beautiful child together. But as far as like in love, he's not in love with you. And you fooling yourself by going to get him and having him approach Stevie J for calling you a bitch. I'm gonna get on that in a few minutes, but let me go ahead and say this. You need to listen to your mama, okay? Your mama is right here. Okay, granted, yeah, this is your life and your decision, but you need to start listening, taking people advice because you saying that you prepared to get burnt, I don't think you are. Because if you are prepared to get burnt, then you would see all these signs and everything that Scrappy is ready to move on first and foremost. So I don't know where your mind is at with that, thinking that you can keep this man there. He's gonna be around regardless because you his baby mother. Okay, he's gonna be around. But other than that, talking about you gonna get married to him at the end of the day, I don't see that. I don't see that at this point. I don't see it, especially since his best friend, what's her name, Shay or whatnot, Shay Johnson or whatever her name is, since he is distracted by her. Okay, he has he done took his affection over there, and he's trying to basically get you to step your game up to her level of affection. So just a mess, just a mess. Now Stevie J and Jocelyn and Mimi, I gotta get this to Mimi this time. Mimi, it's about motherfucking time you don't start standing up for yourself, and you talking about you have to get to your point before you start to step back. It seems like hell you've been going through this for years, according to your best girl. According to your best girl, you've been going through this for years. So it's been well over. You just had to wait till he got a bitch pregnant and then pull out a nasty ass pregnancy test that a bitch done pissed on to have your boiling point. That's the sad part about the whole damn situation about you, Mimi, is the whole damn all of this shit has been there before. Now you have to wait till he get a bitch pregnant to just walk away. That's sad on your part, but I give it to you that you finally got the courage to fucking move on or whatever, or say you gonna move on. Okay, you laid his ass out when when he came to your house and sat on the steps. You laid his ass out because he didn't have, like you said, he didn't have no argument, not a word to say, and not nothing. And he trying to smooth things over and this, that, and the fourth. And I wish Stevie J would quit talking like you know, out making all these ugly ass faces when he fucking talk. You not cute, Stevie J. Quit doing that shit. You ugly when you do that. I'm sorry, you just ugly. It doesn't make you cute. It doesn't make you appealing, and it doesn't make you tough. I'm sorry, you just ugly when you do that. Mimi, you still in love with this man. You still in love with this man. And I can understand no matter how much when you've been with somebody for so long, Even though they have put you through so much, you just can't lose love, turn love off with somebody like that. You still love that man, but you need to get your distance from him. You need to get your distance from him. Jocelyn, you is about silly. You've gotten pregnant by this man. You've had an abortion by this man. He's manipulating your mind again, all for a career that you don't know is going to take off or whatnot, just so you can be in the business or whatnot, have a name for yourself. And I understand you have dreams and ambitions and goals and shit like that. But if he can get inside your head and do all this shit to you, when shit get bad, he could probably put your ass on the track, get game from Mama D and put your ass on the track. But this whole fucking fight was just all sorts of fucking ratchetness, all sorts of ratchetness. You know, that fight was the typical baby mama drama bullshit. Regardless of if Stevie J called Erica a bitch, which I'm sick and tired of these people to get on these reality shows and talking about, I had a few drinks and, you know, it just came out. Same excuse Tammy Roman always give. Now here we got it with Stevie J. If you can't handle your goddamn liquor, don't drink. Point blank. If you can't handle your liquor and you can't keep your fucking mouth closed, don't drink. That's why people get in situations that y'all be in. Shut the fuck up and don't drink. Go to Alcohol Anonymous or something. It's just pathetic. You're always blaming it on the alcohol like Jamie Foxx. No fucking responsibilities for your damn actions. And that's why you're in situations like this. Okay, Erica and Scrappy, they did it, G. Went out there and waited outside the studio. But you know what, Jocelyn, this is why I say you stupid. Because you sitting here, you've heard that he has been fucking another bitch, okay? You should already know that he's probably fucking a ton more bitches if he was fucking you behind his baby mama's back, okay? And claiming that, and then telling Mimi that they supposed to be together. So you fucking stupid right there. And like I said before, Jocelyn, you gonna get made looking like the fucking fool at the end of this series. Regardless if you have a nice little single or people know your name or whatever the case may be, you're gonna end up looking like a fucking fool because you've gotten pregnant by this man, had an abortion, he's still inside your fucking head, and he's using abuse you and pimping you all the fucking around, and you don't even see it. And you talking about you tired and you over, you can't deal with this no more, but yet you still. Again, I understand people having love for people. I understand that shit. But love, you ain't got to subject yourself to bullshit to love somebody. I don't understand it. And you done start popping off at the mouth talking about he done fucked Erica, and you don't even know if this is the right bitch or the wrong bitch. And you talking about, so is you fucking him? And now you done started a whole motherfucking fight. And really, I think Scrappy was gonna be diplomatic with the situation. Even though he's coming in a little hood, I believe he was going to be diplomatic with the situation until you started running your mouth, Jocelyn. You started running your fucking mouth. Then that's when he popped Stevie J. That's when him and Stevie J was rolling in the goddamn brush. That's when, okay, Stevie J is getting dragged on his fucking back by fucking security. Scrappy got a bloody mouth, and he's calling you a sucker bitch. And now he's trying to run back over there. You get knocked under the damn BMW bumper. A whole motherfucking mess. Erica, she tossed up like an old ghetto ass baby mama too in security's arm, like she basically planking it in somebody's arm. A hot ass mess on this show. I don't get it anymore. Y'all just crazy. Y'all just too damn crazy for me. Too damn crazy for me. But I had to say, if y'all was trying to give drama and give tension and all that other crazy shit, y'all was giving it. But let me go ahead and talk about Scrappy and Shay. I did mention them a little earlier. You know, Scrappy, you really need to make up your mind. You need to go ahead and tell Erica you talking about that you would let her go and set her free. You not letting her go and setting her free because you sending her all kind of mixed messages just by one. I understand that's your baby mama and you want to take up for her, and Shay is fine with that, but you is you're leading Erica on. You really are. You're leading her on. And you not holding up to your end by saying that the truth will set you free. When you moved out, you should have been breaking all that down then by saying, I'm moving out, this is not working. I think we should just handle our business with our daughter and just the relationship is not gonna work out. You got Erica thinking that she gonna marry you and all this other shit, and your focus is on Shay. And obviously you're into Shay. She may be your best friend, and like you said, it's gone to another level basically, and you got to handle this situation over here. It seemed like you don't know how to handle that situation because you are afraid of losing Erica. That's the fucking key right there. I think you're afraid of losing Erica altogether because you fucked around with Diamond. Okay, she took you back. Okay, and she said this was the last straw. Okay, now you got Shay over here. Y'all been best friends for 4 5 years. Okay, y'all have gotten close. I believe y'all have fucked. Y'all have got really intimate because there's no way that best friends, she gonna be like, put some suntan lotion, put some lotion on my back and on my legs. And you might not have grabbed her ass, but you was gripping them thighs and you was gripping around that waist and everything. See, I pay attention to shit like that, Scrappy. You ain't fooling nobody. Anyway, you need to go ahead and be a man and handle yours. It's the only thing I gotta say. Handle yours. Now, back over to Stevie J, and he done called Benzino to come pick him up so they can ride around and talk about what the fuck he done. Stevie J, you know what you have done all around. Like he said, if you was really focused on your grind and on your hustle, you would be professional and not fucking these bitches and getting them pregnant and all this other stuff. If you was focused on your hustle and on your art and on your craft, you would not be fucking all these bitches. You would have your shit together, and you would have had Mimi there from the jump, letting her know the tea of what the fuck's going on. You would have introduced Jocelyn to her or whatever. This is your new artist. This is who I'm working with. This is what's going down. You would have fixed all that shit a long time ago. But we wouldn't have had the show. Honestly, we wouldn't have the show to watch, and I wouldn't be making this video clocking all this fucking tea of how silly y'all asses are. But we appreciate your fucking mess, I guess. But Stevie J, you just you try too hard to try to be the go-to man, the man or whatever. You try too hard. You try too hard. Obviously, you got you got the gift of gab, and that's about it. You got the gift of gab, and that's about it. That's in your corner. Other than that, if you can't talk your way out of a situation or into a situation, you ain't got nothing else going for you. So y'all just this whole cast is just crazy. This whole cast is crazy. But I'm starting to like um Erica's mom because she's stuck in the early 90s. You know, she's stuck in the early 90s with those two gold fangs, whatever, those two gold teeth in the front. She's stuck in the early 90s. I'm talking about like 92, 93, back when not Tupac All Eyes on Me. That was 96. I'm talking about probably like Me Against the World Tupac back then and there, when she was really thugged out and stuff like that, and she was just getting introduced to Hennessy and Alizé Thug Passion back then. Yes, God. I like her mom. She got that old nasty denim suit she had. I love it. I love it. I'm living for her. Yes, I am. Yeah, she's it for me. Mama D, she had her little cameo, I guess, in there for this episode, and telling Scrappy, saying I'm the queen and I'm sending my prince out basically to handle business. Like she got the prince, the whole damn chessboard lined up to go to war. Mama D, your crazy ass. Anyway, this is my review of Love and Hip Hop episode 4. This is just a flat out ratchet ATL mess at its best. All thing I can say, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So anyway, this is Quinn 601. I apologize again for the last episode. I didn't do a review, but this one just gave me what I needed to come back and do another video. So anyway, peace.